still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, 'cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. 'Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going battle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games they play, can't take it personal. 'Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, welcome back, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. What up, DB? Love is the word. What up, Big Lloyd? Is Big Lloyd in the house? What's up, Andrew Charles? DB again. JP, we gonna call him JP. What up, Triple OG? G Brown, Birdman, Ace. What's up, man? What's up, Kevin? What up, Hotep? What up, Phantom Bro? Unique Dawn in the house. I know we in here just a little bit early. Just a little bit early, Rutledge. Yeah, we got to get them wrenches done. Yeah, we'll get that taken care of at some point tonight. And what up, Birdman? And we rocking and rolling, man. So obviously the boxing world is excited. Many people, many fans, many pundits believe they saw the second coming of Christ last night. You know what I mean? in the in the body of Jaron Boots Ennis. And I thought he looked extraordinary. He looked phenomenal to me. And he looked great. Controlled the whole entire fight. I thought that I didn't think he would be that dominant that early. I thought it would take him some time, but he got real comfortable real fast. And when he got comfortable, oh my, he sat in the pocket with him. He boxed from distance. He showed speed. He showed athleticism. He showed ring generalship, and he got the knockout. What up, Pac-Man? Congratulations on Pac-Man on his first round knockout. Congratulations, dog. Congratulations. Yeah, man. Well deserved. Yeah, man. And you had a great turnout, too. I saw all your stories and stuff. Yeah, man. And yeah, man. So Boots and Tay Jones sold out. He ain't the next Sugar Ray Leonard, man. He gotta put some wins together for that. But um he's definitely in the mix. I don't want to see no more Josecito Lopez's. I don't want to see who else. Robert Guerrero's. Who else y'all could think of? Nah, he ready. I want to see him against Keith Thurman. I want to see him against Sean Porter. I want to see him against Ugas, the loser of the Ugas, the loser of the Ugas Spence fight. Yeah, I want to see him, and he's coming real fast. And the funny thing about it is, I was thinking this. He's gonna start becoming the court of public opinion. He's gonna become that opponent now. Everybody gonna start off every interview at the welterweight division. What's up with you and Boots Ennis now? He's that opponent now. Remember 4 years ago it was Earl. When you fighting Earl? Now it's when you gonna fight Ennis? What's wrong with your alternator, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here. Man, niggas gonna be pump faking, man. Niggas gonna be pump faking. I gotta find that clip on Blue Blood's show where Sean Porter said, "Fuck that shit. I'm cool." I'm cool, man. I gotta find that clip, man. I saw that interview about 2 months ago, and he wants no parts of him. So, and PBC is coming out with a schedule. They're coming out with a schedule this week. I'm excited about that. So for all y'all that said schedules don't matter, well, I guess they do, right? I guess they do. I guess I was right. I guess I was right. Once again, Frederick Hawthorne is right. Once again, the phone lines are open. Feel free to call in and we can rock out, man. But we can go anywhere you want. Yeah, you saw that clip. I got to get that clip because I got to cut it up. I got to chop it up. Now we got to wait for Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman away. Oh, Keith Thurman about to go ghost. He might be on the schedule. The schedule. He might be on the PBC schedule that they're going to announce, according to Brian Custer, this week. Schedules don't matter in boxing, huh? I guess not. Man, what up, KJ? We need Jaron versus Ortiz as a co-main event on Spence Ugas. What do you think? I like anything that good. I like anything that good, KJ. Anything that good. Anything that resembles something that good. Shit, bring it. What? We right here. Man, bring it. But it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? They gonna pretend like, oh, nah, it ain't gonna happen. But guess what? I mean, we got to stay strong with our money. We already got boxing in the pocket now. We got boxing in a eerie place. Somebody's gonna fall out of place. Someone's gonna fall from first to third. Third is gonna go up to first. It ain't gonna be where. I don't think boxing is so volatile right now. Like this week, Triller might be hot. They got this. They have a card and they got concerts coming up. Tony Harrison fights this weekend on the 17th. And then next week is going to be someone else. I don't think no one is really has that number one spot. What up, Harden? I don't think anybody truly has that number one spot. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see him compete. I am. It's gonna be a tumultuous ride for somebody. I have no idea who it's gonna be. I just hope we get all our fighters on the schedule. I hope we get all our fighters on the schedule. Oh, Harrison's brother and fighter. Yeah. I saw him posting that in his stories. I figured he didn't make the trip because he got to fight. I want to take a chance on that COVID. But yeah, I'm excited to see Tony Harrison back in the ring. It's been a year: December, January, February, March, April. It's been 16 months since he last fought. Sheesh. And he has a new trainer, so I know it's gonna be an interesting ride for him. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and Danny Garcia just became irrelevant. Overnight, Danny Garcia became irrelevant. No, I mean, in terms of boxing, who do you want to see Danny Garcia fight? I'm not. He's an undercard fighter at this point. You know what I mean? I genuinely think he is. I got you. I genuinely think he is. I think he's an undercard fighter. I don't see nothing special about Danny Garcia because Jaron Ennis just kicked him out. He just kicked him out of the Fab Five. You got Spence, Crawford, Porter, Thurman, and now you got Boots Ennis. Those are the 5 welterweights now. You know, so in my eyes, Austin Trout dropping down is very interesting. I like Austin Trout, but Austin Trout, he has to be in a title eliminator or an actual championship fight. You know, he's not coming down from 47 just for a fight, not unless it's astronomical money. But yeah, Trout versus anybody in the top 5 makes sense. You know, he's coming down with that power, experience, makes sense. So we'll see. Manny is more of a spectacle at this point. You know what I'm saying? Manny is just Manny. If he comes back, he comes back. PBC gonna announce their schedule before Crawford says announcing his fight. But I know Crawford has a fight because I saw him training. But he was training in his gym. So that may be a little bit different because typically he trains in Colorado. So maybe he's in pre-camp or something like that. Or maybe he's doing a training camp in Omaha. What up, H Money?
And this is what it feels like.
What's up, Mike?
What's good? What's good, Fred? Man, hey, look, man, it was a great night of boxing. Jaron Ennis is a superstar. This kid got what it takes. He has all of the skills. I'm talking about speed, power. He could switch. You know what I mean? He can do it all. Now, I'm talking about the next Sugar Ray Leonard, Jaron Boots Ennis from Philadelphia. This kid is the truth. He just put the whole welterweight division on notice. The headline should be Jaron Ennis calls out Earl Spence. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight to it. He said he wants Spence. Now, they on the same side of the street because I hear people talk about networks, sides of the street. I say Boots beat Spence right now, and I want to bet he's bigger, stronger, and faster. And I'm looking for a debate. Anybody, call it, challenge me. Challenge me. Boots is faster. He's younger. He's quicker. He's slicker. He got better defense than Earl Spence. Am I right or wrong, Fred? I know you were Earl Spence fan. I know this is an Earl Spence fan base.
It's fair to.
He's better. Jaron Ennis is better. He's better. Right now, he smoked Spence. And I want to see Spence take the fight. Now, I don't want to see no more Danny Garcia fights from Earl Spence. I don't want to see him fight featherweights like Mikey Garcia. Now, you got a young lion. What about these brothers fighting each other? Now, we know the Terrence Crawford fight ain't going to happen. Why not a Jaron Ennis fight? You know, put that into consideration. I think he qualifies. I think he's a better fighter than Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Why not fight the guy that everybody's ducking? Now, Jaron Ennis, he is what Earl Spence was supposed to be. Now, he is that guy. He took his spot. He got a fan-friendly, he's slicker. He got more power. He giving you knockouts. When's the last time Earl Spence gave you a knockout, Fred? Don't look like that. Don't look like that. I know you wasn't doing that last night when Jaron Ennis destroyed Sergey Lipinets.
I'm very impressed.
Me too. Me too. That's why I'm talking like this. The dude is the truth, man. That's all I had to say. But, Fred, you know I had to bring that pressure. I want to set the tone. Let's get the other callers to respond. You know what I mean? Earl Spence. This is an Earl Spence fan base. Okay, Earl Spence fans, you don't want to see the Jaron Ennis fight? You don't want to see that? He said after we give him a Ugas. You go fight Ugas, okay? Now, after the fight, the winner fight Jaron Ennis. That's what he said. Now, let's make that the headlines. Let's barbershop conversations make a video about that. Who's better, Jaron Ennis or Earl Spence? Who's faster? Who got more power? Let's talk about, let's do a poll. Now, Jaron Ennis, he's with Showtime. You know, he's with PBC. He fought on PBC. They on the same network. Make it happen. That's all I got to say. No more ducking and dodging. Fuck all of that. That's it. Let's make it happen. Fight a brother. Let's make it happen. Like Fred said, the brothers got to fight each other. The brothers got to fight each other. You feel me? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Next fight should be Jaron Ennis versus Castillo Clayton. You don't want to see Earl Spence? Thank you for the donation. But what about Earl Spence? All right. Okay. No. Hey, crickets. Nobody got nothing to say. Nobody. Jaron Ennis, Philadelphia. Let's go. For real. Let's go, Fred. That's what I got that energy, man. Let's go. And shout outs to Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin, future world champion. Coach Kevin Cunningham. Let's go. Hey, Jason Rosario, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, Erickson Lubin, he destroyed Edgar Berlanga in sparring. He exposed Edgar Berlanga. Erickson Lubin is the truth. He's the truth, bro. Appreciate it, Fred. I'm gone.
Appreciate it.
And this is what it feels like.
What's up, DB?
What up?
What you got?
H Money.
He gone.
H.
He gone.
Oh. So I wanted to ask H a question. So first off, how you doing, Brody?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling good. Yeah, that was it was good, man. I think Boots did what he was supposed to do yesterday.
Very
but I have
nice.
a question for H Money. Did Terrence Crawford duck Virgil Ortiz because Virgil Ortiz called out Terrence Crawford at the fight? He was ringside. I want to know the answer to that. But I think Showtime did a great job of
Good card. Good card.
Yeah. Well, even before that, I'm saying from watching the Bellator events and just watching other things on Showtime, they actually brought Boots out and did an interview before the main event of the Bellator card. And man, you know, there's one thing, and their stars and their super has the potential to be a star in terms of like everything that he brings. In terms of boxing, he can be a boxing superstar. But I remember seeing something with LeBron. Maybe, I don't know. I was still young, but I saw LeBron interviewing, and even as a young dude, I was like, wow, this dude can't. Like, he doesn't interview well. And I don't know if you remember, like LeBron early in interviews, I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good. He was stuttering. He didn't know how to enunciate. And now you listen to LeBron, right? He controls the room. Right. So I hope that Boots grows into, grows into his grown man mind in the way that he speaks. Because if he can match his what he brings into the ring on the microphone, that's when he'll be a superstar. You have to have all of the, all those, I guess we call them intangibles, right? But yeah, man, I think he did what he was supposed to do. I didn't expect anything less from Boots. So, I don't want to say that I was super impressed. I mean, I knew he was going to go in there and do that. I think most of us that were talking in here, we said that Boots would finish the fight somewhere between like 5 and 8 rounds, right? I think the majority of people said that. So, I'm glad he went in there and did it so that everybody who would potentially be hating on him could shut up. But you said that, I'm going to bounce back, but you said that Danny is irrelevant now. And I'm trying to figure out if you saw something this weekend that I didn't see. Like, did Danny post something that said that
No. I'm just saying he got knocked out. Now he's in the second tier now. I think in terms of, he's still going to sell a few tickets, maybe. I don't know. I don't think he can beat anybody that we want to see. I lose the term loosely, He could fight Jaron Ennis. That's it. I don't care to see Sean Porter, Danny. Keith Thurman, Danny. Not at 47, maybe at 54.
Okay, so who are the top guys at 54? I'm sorry, at 47. Who are the top 6'5" guys? So as I see it like this, I see that any of these fights, if they make them, I'm okay with these fights. I'm okay
yeah, that's fair.
I'm okay with seeing Ivan Redkach. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with seeing Ray Robinson. I'm okay with seeing Virgil Ortiz, as I called for that fight after Virgil had his fight. I'm okay seeing Mikey Garcia. Mikey's been inactive, out of action. I'm okay with. I think David Avanesian will be the same level as what's his name? He just beat. What's the name? He just beat yesterday. Who did Boots just beat?
Lipinets.
Sergey. I think Avanesian is that same level, but you know what? If they made the fight, I wouldn't be mad with it. Clayton, but I heard that, heard through the grapevine or that Clayton was supposed to be getting down with Bud. Man, can't really be mad at it, but Kavalauskas, right? Bud said that he was really, really good. So if Bud is considered the pound for pound number one guy, and he says that, Green Machine is really good, then I want to see Green Machine get down with somebody. Not Nigel Ben. What's his name? Connor Ben just got down and he looked solid too. Two guys coming off of big wins. Those guys can face each other. I think that'd be really, really big, because once Connor Ben does what he does over in the UK and Canada and that whole area, and Boots continue to do what he's doing now, and Virgil gets all of his people and all of those, the De La Hoya people behind him, they're all going to be moving in different directions. And the last thing I think for all of us, we want to not see is how EJ is moving east, Bud is moving west, Sean Porter's moving south, and everybody's moving in different directions. And we'll never get a chance to see the fights that we actually want to see. So I think in order for us to get those fights, forget building them up. Let these dudes fight each other now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. But still, Josecito, he's still a solid dude and willing to fight just about anybody. He'd get in there, and I'm sure that if they ask Josecito to take that fight, I'm sure he'd sign right away. Speedy Rashidi, any of those dudes right there. But these are the names of the guys that we know. We've seen them in the ring with each other. And we know what kind of talent they have. We know who's fast, who's strong, who's got good ring generalship and good boxing IQ. So if any of these guys fight each other, I'm okay with that. I just don't want them to bring up another guy that I never heard before, or none of us ever heard before, and we all watch boxing every weekend. So, but I just want to be. I know you said you were being loose with it. I just want to be careful by saying that Danny is irrelevant, because that ends up taking away credit from the guy who actually beat him when he went out there and did his job.
Yeah, I get that.
And then when we start doing that, then we end up back in the same spot that we're in right now.
Well, it's stale fights. I don't see Danny Garcia in an exciting fight. I think it's just okay. I don't think there's a fight out there where I'm like, man, I want to see Danny fight this guy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to be what they say, chomping at the bit for it. But if they made, and I know Danny had rumored that he was supposed to move up to 154. But let's just say in a week from now, and they say that there's a fight that's scheduled between DSG and Boots. Would you not be excited for that?
Nah. I mean,
okay.
You want me to keep it a buck?
You losing from your boxing luster. You're not really interested in boxing the way you were 4 or 5 years ago.
No, he showed me what he's going to do against a short arm welterweight.
Gotcha.
I mean, Danny doesn't have. You got to have a 72-inch reach minimum to even compete with this guy.
Right.
I don't think Danny has the reach or the footwork to even. Nah, we've seen him we've seen him get gun shy against Earl. I saw him start late against Keith. I saw Sean Porter beat him, who got beat by both Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. So I don't think Danny does nothing new. I don't think so. I think Danny's best days are behind him. I mean, he can. I mean, he still deserves to work his way back up. He still deserves that right. I'm talking about in terms of excitement. Am I going to watch the fight? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to watch the fight, but I don't think he can beat anybody. I think Danny is a nice guy, good fighter, not great at 47. Thought he was great at 40. Yeah, I think Danny is him and Sean Porter If Sean Porter can't get a big name, he becomes the gatekeeper. You know, whether it's thoroughbred, whether it's like, you know, like you got to get big fights. You got to get big fights. If not, why are you here? The goal ain't to keep on fighting Formella. You know, the goal is to fight Formella and then get Earl Spence. Fight Formella and get Crawford. You know, Danny fought everybody. Who can Danny beat at 54?
I don't know. I mean, I think he maybe goes up there to attack the weakest guy with a big name.
I mean, he'll do better at just fighting Jamel for all the belts.
Yeah, I mean because I mean, according to rumors and reports, that fight is on the way now. So yeah, shout out to Mike Weary the Great. Mike Weary with the $1.99 and $2 holler. He said if EJ can't lock the Bud fight, does he fight Boots?
Sure, I mean he can fight anybody he wants. Or yeah, I would definitely love to see that fight. Would love to see that fight. I would love to see. Well, he about to get Ennis, so yeah, I would like to see Earl against Crawford, Ennis, and Thurman a little bit. You know, even though I don't want him to get paid, but Thurman, that'll be good for boxing. That'll give boxing a good jolt. It would dominate. It would dominate. Yeah. It would dominate the vlogosphere for sure.
Yeah. Pound for pound sports for the $2 holler. He said Boots should fight the IBF Mando guy to get Spence. Yeah, that's a good route to take too. What's his name? Abdurakov? Whatever, that guy. I believe that's who he is. Well,
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about. He's been a mandatory for some time. Yeah.
Right. He's been mandatory, and I think he's ranked in probably by all the sanctioning bodies in the top 10 somewhere. Yeah. Who? I don't know, man. I guess it's tough for us to choose one person, but I guess just for the chat and you too. I mean, you kind of mentioned it, but who are the two people that you think are the most realistic fights for Boots to get next?
I think got to fight Sean Porter. I think that's what the fans should be wanting. Sean Porter versus Boots. I think it makes sense. Or Keith Thurman.
Okay.
He don't need to fight, man. He don't need to fight a flat-foot Mexican, man. Come on, man. We've seen it. We've seen this before. All right. We've seen Berto. We've seen them on the come up when they were hungry. We saw Floyd. We saw all this shit already. Man, come on.
Okay.
Man.
I hear you, but here's the thing. So let's say he fights Porter and then he fights Keith Thurman, right?
Yes.
And Arrow and Crawford, they both move up to 154 at this point, and Danny, right? Those guys are all at 154. So all that's left are the names of those guys. I mean, I can't remember all of the names, but like, the Ray Robinsons, the Connor Benns and the Rashidis, those are the guys. So if he fights Sean and Keith now, those are the only guys that are left for him to fight once he's got a belt. We got to remember, we got to think about the future too. If that happens and he ends up fighting
we ain't got future for what? We ain't getting the fights anyway. Let him fight. Let him fight, and we'll worry about that later.
Let me finish the point.
Okay, go ahead.
If he fights those guys and he beats those guys, right? The only guys that are left are the Ivan Redkachis, the Kavalaskis, whatever his name is. We can't blame him once he's a champion and he's got those belts and he has to fight against the Ivan Redkachis and he's got to fight against the Kavalaskis and the Figueroas and Albanesians. We can't get mad at him then at that point, right? So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if he fights one of these guys, like the B-level guys or the A-level guys, as long as he's fighting these guys to get to that, to get to the end goal of making sure that he gets in the ring with all of these guys. Because I think that's something that we do to Bud. Bud fights against green beans, and we like, man, this dude ain't fighting nobody. The difference is Bud has an option to fight against bigger names, but at this point, once those guys all move up to 54, this is all that's left. You follow me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's he needs to fight Sean Porter or Keith Thurman.
Oh, I'm with it.
Or Jamal James, maybe Jamal James, but it's ain't no turning back, man. The dog is out the cage now. He ready, man. He ready. The dog. Yeah. I don't want to see him against Josecito Lopez. Nah. I know exactly how that fight looks.
Yeah, but there's more than 5 fighters in the welterweight division, so these guys have to stay active. Mm-hmm. The only thing I know how this shit is gonna end up in a year from now. We're gonna have all the people that follow, all the people that are Errol Spence fanboys are gonna say EJ will beat him, tell him to fight Bud Crawford, right? And then all of the Bud Crawford fanboys are gonna go, oh man, Bud will wash this dude. Oh man, he ain't nothing. Man, have him fight EJ. How come EJ ain't gonna fight him? And everybody just gonna keep pushing and passing the buck. Fuck that. These dudes need to be fighting 5 times a year, somewhere between 3 to 6 times a year. They had to average 4 fights. They need to fight a quarter, unless you're taking some significant damage. Other than that, these dudes need to be fighting. So they need to be running through all of these names in the course of maybe 3 years. Anyway, that's it, man. I thought H Money was still on. I just wanted to mess with him a little bit. But my brother, man, yeah. So shout out, man. I know it's a couple of super chats coming in. Shout out to S. Reggie Owens, Champion Heart, all the brothers getting in here. But I'll let everybody get a chance to cook, man. I'll get back in a minute.
Appreciate you, man. I got you. Bro. All right, appreciate you. Let me get the super chats, man. How you feel, man? How you feel?
Man.
Yeah. All right. Ennis' next fight should be Clayton Ortiz, Avanesian. Only fights that make sense. We know he's not getting EJ Bud unless Mando, Thurman, Porter. I mean, I'll say this. He needs Porter and Thurman needs a boost. Why not be that guy? If Spence ducks Boots, is that not exactly what Keith did to Spence when he was coming up? Keep the same energy for you have for Thurman and or Spence.
Stop it.
I'm not saying that's a duck. I would say he's doing what anybody else would do. Go get Ugas. He has a 3rd belt. And if Crawford doesn't want the 4th belt, the best guy, Errol Spence, should fight the best guy out of all those groups, out of everybody in the welterweight division, to put on a big event in Houston. I mean, in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I think he should beat Ugas. And then after Ugas, he goes and pursues Crawford. If Crawford comes out and says he don't want the fight, then I think pound for pound, I think you're right. If Jaron Ennis is undefeated, destroying people, it's Jaron Ennis versus Errol Spence. And that is, oh, man. Whew. If Jaron Ennis can clip Porter or Thurman along the way, we got ourselves a fight. And
boy.
And it's we got ourselves. What up, Kyle?
Move, man, move.
While Kyle is being a great dad, I pound for pound, I like it. I'm not the fan that's afraid of his favorite fighter getting into a big fight. That's not me. You ain't got to worry about that from me. Nah. You know what I mean? I attack this the same way I attack the way if I'm doing an interview. You know what I mean? I don't shy away. I don't get small in big interviews. I get bigger. What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, man? Hey, what I tell you, man? 6-round knockout, brother. Listen, everybody just jumped on this bandwagon. How long have I been telling you about this man?
About 4 days.
Shit, nigga. Hey, I told you. 6th round knockout. I called it, man. I told you in the 6th round. My homeboy, he cost me $850, man. Because he didn't call me back so I could put the money down in Vegas.
Mm.
I would have had $850.
Mm.
Easy. But the next fight for Jaron Ennis, the most realistic fight, H Money, is Jamal James. And that's the most realistic fight. You know what I mean?
I like that fight.
The Errol Spence fight is too far. Listen, I was with Jaron Ennis, what was that? A couple months ago. And I told him, I said, this year, this is gonna be a good year for you. But next year is when you're getting your belt. I told him that to his face. I said, look, this year, this ain't your year to get the belt. You know what I'm saying? This is your year to prove to everybody that you the best. But you ain't getting no belt from nobody this year. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna give him that shot yet. You feel what I'm saying? The difference between Keith Thurman and Errol Spence is Errol Spence is actively trying to get belts. You know what I'm saying? He never told Jaron Ennis to get a belt and he'll fight him. He never said that. He focused on his goals. His goal is to get these other belts. So it's to fight Ugas. If Ugas didn't have that WBA belt, there's no Ugas fight. You know what I'm saying? He already told you what he was doing. Now, Jaron Ennis is a great fighter. He's coming up. He's going to make some shit happen. Any fight he in, I'm excited for it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if we're being realistic, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are out the question. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Because Terrence Crawford has to get Sean Porter. That's the fight that fight is more important than Errol Spence, Sean Porter. If you was on my live last night, you laughing right now. But Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford is more important than Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Sean Porter is the man in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He's already Terrence Crawford's mandatory, and he already fought Errol Spence. So then when they both fight Sean Porter, then there is an active opponent between the two. I know they got Kell Brook, but Kell Brook, I mean, a lot of people don't give him the credit for that win like I do. But if he beats Sean Porter, Sean Porter's had, 2 great performances. The Errol Spence fight, and then the Famila fight. I know Famila ain't shit, but it was still a good performance. He still put on a good performance. Man. Don't wave your head and put your hand on your face, man. I'm just saying, listen, that's the fight to be made, man.
The fact that you said he had a good performance and a loss, and against a guy I told you it goes in order, man. UK, Mexicans, black. Okay, it goes in that order. Black guy fights a B fighter. Black fighter fights a B level UK guy. He gets his ass. The UK guy gonna lose. Okay, man. Don't give Sean credit for no Formella fight, man. What are you doing? I give him credit for.
Man.
Nah, Sean is a hell of a competitor, man. But you got to keep him where they at, man.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. He
had a great performance against. Let's see, Berto. He had a good performance against Berto. Very downhill fight. Paul Malignaggi, very downhill fight. Those were good fights for him. But outside of that, he's just been very competitive. Oh no. But he lost. Keith Thurman.
I thought he beat
Keith. Great fight. I thought he beat Keith. I had him 7-5 in that one.
I thought he beat Keith Thurman.
I thought he beat Keith.
But so listen, this is the fight I want to see, just because I want to see Keith Thurman get his ass whooped. I want him to fight Jaron just for an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? I want Keith Thurman just for an ass whooping. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he couldn't take a body shot from Manny Pacquiao, he's in trouble. I mean, he's in big trouble against Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jaron Ennis is the real deal. I've been telling y'all this for 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, everybody tweeting about him. you know what I mean, and talking about him now, but I've been talking about this kid years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm ahead of the curve. I'm always ahead of the curve, man. You know what I'm saying? Fred, one of the homies, Slick Nick Sullivan, I'm going to send him the link. Hopefully he's still up, but I'm going to send him the link and see if he can beam in just to chop it up with you for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people about you, bro, because I figure if one fighter would just say, hey, Fred, I need a PR or manager or something. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Cause that's what I'm saying. I told him, I said, man, this dude got $1 million ideas, got all the game in the world, and you know what I'm saying. As long as you ask, he gonna tell you. So I told him to do a YouTube circuit. You know what I'm saying? Go to all the YouTube channels, man, and figure that out. Because social media is what they basing everything off of. You ain't got to have no skills at all. Because they could put you in the ring with a bunch of cab drivers. If you got that social media following, they're gonna get behind you. You know what I'm saying? He with Golden Boy right now, so it's a little tougher for him being a black fighter. But hopefully, man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything work out for him. So I'm gonna try to see if he still up. I'm gonna shoot him to you. But yeah, man. But man, like I said, dog, the next fight for Jaron Ennis, I've been talking about this. I've been asking for this fight for the last year and a half. It shouldn't have. It's gotta be, man. It has to be Jaron Ennis, Jamal James. They gotta give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Unless Jamal James has a deal strictly with Fox, we need that fight. So a lot of people are saying that Jaron Ennis is a PBC fighter. He's not really a PBC fighter. He just fights on Showtime. It's a big difference. Right. I need y'all to understand that. Okay, a lot of people keep saying that he's
with Cameron Duncan.
Yes, he's not a PBC fighter. He fights on Showtime. He has an exclusive deal with Showtime, so he can't just jump from Showtime and go to Fox. He can't do that. Okay, so I need y'all to understand that. Okay, he has an exclusive deal with Showtime. He signed with Cameron Duncan. He is not advised by Al Heyman. I think they're trying to get him to be advised by Al Heyman, but right now he's not. So they're not on the same side of the street technically, because Errol Spence has a deal with Fox. Looks like he has a deal strictly with Fox, and Jaron Ennis has a deal strictly with Showtime. So hopefully Jamal James don't have that same deal that Errol Spence have with Fox. He can go over to Showtime and get this work. But that's the fight that I want to see. I've been wanting to see it for like the last year and a half. Hopefully they can give it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight I want. That's the fight I want. And Fred, no long goodbyes, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. That Jamal James, my favorite fighter, Jamal James. I like that fight, man. Jamal James. That's a TV friendly fight. And shout out to that card, man. I thought Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman and PBC did a really good job putting that card on. I was happy.
And this is what it feels like.
What up, 202?
What's up, Fred? What's up? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. You heard that Keith Thurman back call, huh?
Man, look, it ain't about no damn Keith Thurman, man. You know what it's about, Fred? It's about Jaron Boot Ennis. Look, that dude is the truth. That dude is like Superman. Look, no, F that. He's like the Black Panther in the flesh. I mean, the boxing ring, speed, athleticism, power, ring IQ. He got the hooks, the uppercuts, the jab to the stomach, the jab up top, southpaw, orthodox. It don't matter. He can counter you almost any position. Are you kidding me? Leaping left hooks from across the damn ring. I mean, what is it he can't do? It was child's playing him, man. Hey, shout out to Lipinets, man, for taking that fight. Hey, we gotta give it up to Lipinets. That dude's a warrior. At this point, he didn't need to take that fight. He didn't have to because he was close to getting his own title shot, but he took it. He didn't duck that smoke like a lot of these guys, like Thurman is, and Porter came out in the mix that he didn't want to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. So, you know, gotta give it up to that man. He signed he like Boots said, he signed the dotted line.
How was your fight partner?
Next? I look, look, you know me. I'm a big Keith Thurman fan. I love to see Keith in there with him, to see what this kid got, to test him out, and see how good his chin really is. It's one thing to take punches from a former 140 pounder, but what happens when a real welterweight lands on that chin? And I think we're going to see the best out of Boots if that happens. I think once he realizes he's getting hit with some shots that can hurt him, we're going to see another layer of him, and it's going to bring out the best of him. I'm all for that. Boots versus Keith Thurman. I want that fight. Boots versus Porter. All of them. Boots versus Jamal James. Hey, that's a great fight, too. I think Jamal James, man, he can really test Boots, too. He ain't small. He uses range. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I think Boots really should fight all these guys, man. Hopefully Cameron Duncan is on the phone trying to get these fighters, but hey, make it worth their while. Pay them a little more. Boots is prime time, must see, can't miss, don't blink TV. Get your popcorn ready when you watch that, man. That is movie. That is like AAA movie detail, man. We need to see Boots in July, August, September, October. We need to see him fight 4 times a year.
We do.
Four times.
We do.
He is worth it alone. Have him main event from here on out. I don't want to hear it. He shouldn't be no undercard for nobody. Main event, that man. That dude has it all. That is literally a superhero in that ring. Like, what the hell? Like, most of us thought that dude would get Olympians in the later rounds or maybe a decision. He got him up out of there, and that was all she fucking wrote. KO of the year contender, man. Hey, man, look, Keith, man, you listening? Look, don't duck this man. You earned your shot. Give the kid a chance, man. Just like somebody gave you a chance, just like Porter did, just like Danny Garcia did. Give this kid a chance, man. Hey, and Spence too. Hey, I heard Spence say he would be willing to fight Boots too at one point. So Spence, you said it out your own mouth. You said you would be willing to fight Boots. Hey, that's your word. Your word is bond. Fight him. Don't leave welterweight without fighting Boots. We don't want Crawford no more. We don't want to hear that fight no more. It's now about Spence versus Boots or Spence versus Porter too. That's what we want to see. And I'm out, Fred, man. That was great performance by Boots.
How was your fight party?
I'm out.
How was your fight party?
You said what?
How was your fight party?
Oh, man, that shit didn't do well. Nobody didn't care about no damn Boots yet, man. But now all them same people, they want, look, next time it's going to be one with Boots. Next time. Now they all hearing about Boots. They saw the knockout. They saw the buzz. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants a piece of him. Next time it will be one. Now, all them people missed out. Now they know. They know. That dude Boots is kicking down doors and he's kicking ass. And I'm out, Fred, man. Shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis. Great performance. I'm done.
Appreciate you. Yeah, KDDR 7989. Bet Al trying to convince Broner to take the Ennis fight next. They're going to have to do something with Broner real fast. They're going to have to do something with Broner real fast. I don't think he's putting asses in seats like he used to. I think people are tired of the antics. They're going to have to do something with him real fast, Jay Murs. Didn't Gary Antoine Russell beat? Yep, in the amateurs, yep. And I don't know why he hasn't fought. He's 14-0 with 14 knockouts. And I was having this conversation earlier today with someone. I don't know what's happening with that Russell family and PBC, but god damn, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to swim across the pond. You know what I mean? They're going to have to do something to get fights because it makes no sense that Fortuna and then what's the white kid name out of Michigan? He getting fights and Antoine Russell not getting fights. Come on, man. He's 14-0. So I think it's something there. I genuinely believe it's something there. Yeah, he should be getting the same push. He really should. Joey Spencer, thank you. He's a good kid. I like Joey. You know, very mature for his age. But they should be moving together. I don't know who those are. The Barrenter twins. I don't know who they are. I think I know who they are, but anyways, tell me later. But Antoine should be moving. Antoine should have been on this undercard, really. You know, because I would like to see him soon. You know, I was very happy with the card. I was very, very happy with the card, man. I was watching Joe Smith on my phone, and then I was watching the Showtime card, and that Showtime card had me entertained, man. And shout out to Delorme. He tried every trick he tried every trick he had in his bag. You understand? He tried it, and he kept me entertained. I was like, can he survive? Can he win the fight? You know? And shout out to that Latino brother, man. Shout out to that Latino brother, Rodriguez, against the Filipino kid. Oh man, that first fight was Rodriguez, yeah. Whew, was worth the price of admission, man. Man, it's funny how in that fight, I'm getting goosebumps, man. We learned how powerful your will is. We literally watch how strong your will can possibly be. He was about to back up and take a knee twice in that fight. And something snapped in him, said, fight. And he damn near won the fight, man. Man, yeah, that's definitely a candidate for fight of the year. Oh, for sure. For sure. Shout out to both those men, man. They said he got that fight on short notice. He got it in February. I'm like, February? That's not on short notice, but Showtime got it 122, 115. They got something there. Start putting those fights on cards, man, and somebody gonna pop out of that. Somebody gonna pop out of that division with being a household name. Just let them keep on fighting. Yeah, that Rodriguez kid gonna get another fight against somebody, but it's gonna be against another tough opponent. I enjoyed him last night. That Rodriguez kid was awesome last night. That Joe Smith fight, I didn't see it. I missed the last 10 rounds. What up, Taiwan? I missed round 10, 11, 12 because the Ennis fight came on. So I missed that. But I definitely want to rewatch it because it looked like Joe Smith had to give everything to win that fight, Or you had Joe Smith losing. He won by majority decision though, right? I'm gonna watch that fight. Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a good day of boxing yesterday. I enjoyed my day. I didn't see the Conor Ben fight earlier. I was busy doing some other things, but I heard he won, and now he's calling out Amir Khan. Call out everybody, why not? That was fighting like a mini Ward versus Gotti, right? It was entertaining. And there was a point where Anwar, forgive me for what he thought about taking the knee. If that kid could have put a little bit more pressure on, I forget what round that was. At the end of that round, he was gassed. But thank God he put in enough work earlier that guy didn't have enough in the tank to apply the pressure needed in that moment. Hey, did you guys see that Jesus shirt though? How funny was that Jesus shirt though? Hey, how funny was that Jesus shirt? And how funny was that brown jacket? That brown jacket was hilarious, dog. I'm sitting there watching the fight. I'm like, what's his job? What was that guy's job with the brown jacket and the white Jesus shirt? And why was that Jesus 25 years old? I swear to God, that Jesus just graduated from college. Did y'all see that? That nigga shit. Oh my God. Oh man. Y'all didn't see that Jesus shirt? I ain't lying. Jesus looked 22, 25. Look like he just graduated from grad school or something. I ain't lying. Oh man, it was hilarious. I'm sitting there like, y'all didn't see it? Oh my. At the end of the fight, man, he had the Jesus shirt on, and the guy, y'all did not see that gorilla jacket that guy had on. Oh, y'all missed out. Y'all missed out, man. Oh, y'all missed out. Oh, man. It was hilarious, man. Oh, you got to go back to the end of that fight. Oh, you got to go back. Oh, man. Funny. Yeah, when someone calls in, I'll try and find it. But man, oh, y'all missed it. How did y'all miss it, dog? Oh man, Jesus had a smile and everything, man. He was tilted to the side. Man, he looked like he was on Venice Beach. I ain't lying, like the nigga just got done surfing. You can't make this shit up, dog. I mean, Jesus was a boxing fan last night. That nigga, man, I'm telling you, man. For those of y'all who believe in Jesus, he was at the fight yesterday. Man, he was young too. He was vibrant. You know, he was yeah, Jesus was there. Mm-hmm. He said he come like a thief in the night. Shit, he was there last night. Man, that little Filipino guy had that Jesus shirt on, and it was a swap meet version too. So that's why it was funny to me, because it was a pasty. You know what I mean? You know how you iron that shit on at the swap meet? You know those forgive me for saying this, but those RP shirts, you know what I mean? And they ironed the picture of the person that passed away. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Jesus looked 25, dog. Jesus looked like he was in Scooby-Doo. Jesus looked like he could have been Velma's boyfriend. That shit had me dying, dog. Oh, that shit was hilarious. I'm sitting there like this. Oh, shit. I took a video of it. Oh, yeah, I took a video. So I'll send it to my DM and show y'all. Man, the shit was hilarious, dog. Yeah, I did. I was trying. Oh, and then you know what they did? They realized, the reason why y'all didn't see it, because the first time they knew that they had the Jesus on, and the producer said, you got to take that Jesus picture out the frame. I saw that's what happened, because they never showed it again after the first question. They literally took it off the camera, because I got the video right here. I'm watching it. That nigga, oh man, it was hilarious, man. Jesus saved him last night. He's a certified Christian after that fight. You know what I mean? 117, 111. Oh yeah, he didn't have nothing D against that dude. D Lipinus had no head movement. He was a target practice for any guy, any top guy at 47. You're damn right. Target practice. Man, Jesus was there to sign his rookie contract. And man, y'all got to go back and see that shit. But then in the fight, y'all didn't see the guy with the jacket on. He had back-to-back fights, because the other guy's a Freddie Roach guy. The Steakano guy. I don't know the dude's name. I don't know. I want to say Stankonia. You know what I mean? Shit, I want to get my outcast on. But that Jesus shit was funny. It was so funny because the production team at Showtime, they literally framed him out on the next question. Oh, the shit was hilarious. Man, no, that Jesus was an Anglo. That Jesus was straight Anglo. Yeah, Jesus last night was a surfer. Oh man, you had to see it, man. Dude with the teddy bear material. Yeah, dude with the teddy bear material jacket. What was his job besides standing on the apron? What was his job? He was just standing on the apron, just hanging out. You know what I mean? Like with his Jesus shirt on. He really didn't have a job, man. That shit had me anyways, man. But that was it, man. That shit was hilarious. You had this. When y'all go back and watch that fight, y'all see it. Hilarious, dog. And then, another thing on a change of pace, feel free to jump back to Boots Ennis if y'all want to. I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. Tank Davis, dog. Why the hell is he fighting Mario Barrios? He like Jim Morrison, right? Why the hell is Tank Davis fighting Mario Barrios? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was about to and you know when you're in the third grade and you go to the pencil sharpener, that dude went to the pencil sharpener about 9 times yesterday. Yeah, Tay Jones won for sure, for sure. First round knockout. Why is Tank Davis fighting Mario Barrios, dog? So that means you give up every physical advantage you have, move up to 140 instead of fighting someone like Gary Russell, which sells out, and you have a competitive advantage against. Yeah, he looked like a bearded Clay Matthews. That's a good one, dog. He does look like a bearded Clay Matthews. You're right. You're right, young Merv the Cut, man. Shout out to 619, dog. How you feeling down there? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It don't make sense to me. Why do you fight? You go from 130 to 140. You're 5'3". You fighting a 5'9" guy. You have no competitive advantages frame wise. Why don't you fight Gary Russell, dog? Man, this shit don't make sense to me. Who is in charge of Tank Davis' career? Somebody please tell me who is in charge of Tank Davis' career, because I saw him post something about everybody's fired. Everybody deserves to be fired. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Ain't no way in hell I would have Tank Davis fighting at 140 when all that money is sitting there at 135. Or Thor, you're right. And truth be told, if you lose at 135 against that group of 5, those group of 4, it don't matter to the boxing fans, because all you got to do is wait 3 months and get back against another opponent, because all those guys can beat each other. You know, no one is light years ahead of anyone in that group. You know, outside of Ryan Garcia, he may be a little bit behind him, but those top 3 guys, I think they're right there. Anybody can beat anyone on any given night. So he's gonna go fight at 130, jump to 140, and then you expect Tank to go back down to 130? Who is in charge of Tank Davis' career, man? I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. I don't give a fat kid another piece of cake and then say, why you fat? That's basically what Tank Davis team is doing. You know what I mean? Because even if he wins the fight, how you gonna get him back? How you gonna get him back down and wait? How you gonna convince Tank, who was indicted on a handful of charges, and he goes and gets some skull tattoos on his hands, so when he goes to court, if he goes to court, those 12 jurors will look at his hands and be like, he got tattoos of skulls on his hand. He's not a nice person. You got to make this shit make sense, dog. Listen, I told you guys, he put skulls on his hands. I don't know. I don't know how to convince 12 people that he's a good young man and he's doing the right thing. You know, shit, he would be able to make 130 because he's 25 years old, DJ. I think if he lived a fighter's life, he could make. He has no excuse not to make 130 when he made 130 in the biggest fight of his career. It's a lifestyle change. That's all it is. It's a lifestyle change. You know, we all had to make lifestyle changes last March, and now this is the new March. So now we got to make some other lifestyle changes, right? Right. So at the end of the day, I can't. He gonna have to wear something in court. And it says something on his hands. He got two words on his hand, one on the right, one on the left. I hope he don't go to trial. I mean, I spent one night in jail. I don't wish that shit on no one, you know. But I mean, he gonna have to learn his lesson eventually, you know. I mean, trouble don't find you. You find trouble. You know, it ain't like trouble is hanging out at the park. Hey, you want to go play a game of basketball and then go rob a bank? You know, trouble. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he gonna take a deal. He gonna get 3 years probation. You know the whole bang. He gonna pay a restitution, and they gonna hit him with the civil case, and that's gonna be the case. You know, so. But if that DA is hard headed though, if that DA is hard headed, and if he wants it to go to trial, I can't see Mary Webster. I can't see Mary Webster looking at Tank Davis and saying, "Oh, he's a nice guy. He just has 2 skulls on each of his hands. Oh, he's such a nice guy." Or that college educated black man that came from the hood and got his master's degree and now is working in a law firm, to look at Tank and be like, no, you got to pick yourself up from the bootstraps. You see, that's the one thing with a jury. You got 12 different lifestyles, 12 different personalities. You got to stay in the middle. When you go on a trial, man, you got to stay in the middle. You got to be humble, maybe God fearing, I don't know, but you got to be humble, grateful, in service, you know. So yeah, they did just give him the key to the city. They sure did. That'll help him. That'll definitely help him. You know, but I saw them tattoos this week, and I'm like, dude, I don't know who's helping this guy. He's not just no career. Yeah, he's not. I mean, all Tank cares about is Floyd and his friends. I doubt that. I don't even know if he cares about Floyd. Keep it a buck with you. I don't think he goes to jail, but keep in mind, we're raising this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're watching this before our very eyes. We're watching Tank Davis get into trouble, deteriorate. You know, I wouldn't dare. And I use this tenderly, so don't take this in full context, but for the sake of the conversation. But we know DMX had a few demons, and we can look at Tank Davis and say, well, Tank looked like he got a few demons. Adrian Broner looked like he got a few demons he need to deal with. You know, he looks off balance sometimes. He looks too aggressive sometimes. They're too emotional sometimes. You know, they're crying out for help a lot of the time. And someone got to intervene, man, because it's not going to end well. You know, because no one is paying his taxes. Good point. He got 2 tattoos. How's he gonna train for a fight? That's a good point, P. Good. Great point. Great point. Great point. Yeah, he gonna be in there shadow boxing for the next 2 weeks for sure. I'm you know, oh man. Illuminati immunity. Y'all guess is as good as mine, but I've never been to trial, like for criminal. Well, I mean, not trial. No, I've never been to trial. No, so I just think that I wish him well, man. I wish him well, but we've all seen this before. You know, we've heard this song, we've seen this movie, we've played. I mean, you know the shebang. So that's where I'm at with it, man. Y'all feel free to call in, man. Why y'all not calling in? Why y'all just chilling tonight, huh? Fred, you do all the talking. I don't want to do all the talking. But I'm excited about the PBC schedule, Reggie Owens. I tell you that. I'm definitely excited about that. Obviously, PBC believes in schedules like I do. So I think Brian Custard said this week they got a fight date May 15th. They're going to announce their June schedule. They're going to announce their May and June schedule, I believe. So so that's good for boxing. It's April, so that's 2 months in front of us. So that's exciting. We pretty much know a lot of the fights. We just don't know the dates. So yeah, right. Yeah. Drive to court and let a judge know his license is suspended. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Brian Custer said on the when he was talking about the scheduling for when he was talking about the schedule for Bellator. Yeah, no one cares about the schedule but the people who actually makes the schedule, right? So they have a May 15th date for PBC. They didn't announce the fight, and they announced all the Bellator dates for the next month and a half, whatever it is. I don't know. But so that's where we're at with it. So I can anticipate the stuff starting to leak out starting tomorrow, starting Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know when the announcement is coming, but you know what? Showtime should produce it. Showtime should produce a show, with pre-recorded responses and stuff like that. Make it an event. Make it big. Kind of like how PBC did at the Fox Network. Make it big. Fly all the fighters in town and get all, how much press you get from that? Make it a big deal. So boxing is back. PBC will be back in the mix, which is exciting. I get
And this is what it feels like.
Hey, what's up?
What up, Fred?
What you got?
Look like we entering the year of the undisputed. I already got May 22nd locked in. Josh Taylor.
Oh yeah, Josh Taylor.
Ramirez. And now the King DB sent me the breaking news that old boy wanted to mix it up with the Charlo.
Who?
The dude that beat Teixeira.
Yeah, we knew that already. We just don't know the date.
I'm just not finding out when DB sent.
Yeah, that's exciting. I would like to see Charlo win that fight. I think he'll be favored. And we got May 22nd. I'm excited about that. And what else?
I know, and it's still a little hope for Spence and Crawford to mix it up.
Yeah, they'll fight. They'll fight for sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about this year. It's a little hope. The percentage is way low, but
I don't think this year. I think they'll be on the same schedule as Wilder Fury. That February date where you can use the football season.
I'm not counting that out just yet. Mm-hmm. Especially Spence look good against Ugas. And he make it known, hey, this was my route. Y'all know who's at the end of the journey. Dude, step up or shut up. I think he's gonna have to step up then. He ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah, we gotta see who Crawford's fighting.
Crawford gonna get you Ugas.
You think Crawford gonna get Ugas?
No, I mean, damn, Spence gonna get Ugas. They're gonna give Al Heyman gonna give him Ugas.
So who Crawford?
And I told you while you was trying to clown me that night and all that, and I get it. And like I invented this boxing shit, but what makes common sense in the climate of today, at least for Spence career, this is gonna be the only time you have to make a chess move like this. Yeah, that dude the A-side. This your 15 minutes of fame, dude. You get the A-side. Come on, we're gonna mix it up. Let me get in there and spank you.
Who's the
just
A-side?
To make it more. He give Ugas the A-side.
Oh.
I'll give it to him. I will. I'll give it to him here. Because it's all green pastures from here once I get that belt, brother. But he don't have to, but I'm just saying just to secure it. Ugas jumped at it. Like, yeah, I can't resist this. You won't have to worry about no faking injuries or none of that. So that's why I say just give him that side. Now for Bud or somebody like that, nah. It's just to make sure Ugas don't bag out the fight. But I think Spence gonna secure that fight, regardless if he give him the A side or not. Then it's just up to see if Crawford want to get in and unify, fight for the undisputed. That'll be 3 in 2021. It'll be a good year in boxing. Now, as for Boots, he should be fighting for the King of Philly. He should be trying to draw Danny Garcia in. He probably get one more fight before him, but at the end of the year out, fight for the King of Philly. See if he could get what everybody's saying, Mikey Garcia, even the Adrian Brown or something, just to stay busy. But I'd definitely be trying to fight Danny Garcia just for like a big headline fight, just to get the boxing fans talking fight. And then he'll be in line for a title shot. Of the two welterweight title holders, and I pretty much know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Who do Boots have the best chance against? That's a question for you.
Crawford.
No reason why?
I just think Spence is a better fighter.
Okay. Well, styles make fights. So I was just wondering, was it something about Spence style that would give Boots more problems than Crawford style? But I don't know. We should see. So what you see Boots doing in the next 12 months? How you see him going?
I think
definitely getting a title, or
he can't get a title. I don't think he can get a title right now. I think the network's got the titles locked up. Let's see. Maybe a guy like Josecito Lopez, because it don't matter how many fights he wins or loses. And then he goes and fights for a mandatory spot. I don't know where, but he'll fight for a mandatory after his next fight.
Yeah, probably. What sanctioning body got him ranked the highest?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like WBA, right?
I don't know. I saw 7 someone put it at the beginning of the show. So, but I don't know. I haven't checked it.
Yeah.
Ain't 7 guys better than him though.
Yeah. So you said you saw Jesus last night, huh?
Yeah, I saw Jesus. WBO got him number 7. Yeah.
Yeah, he got resurrected last week, right? And now he already had fights.
Yeah, he here. He didn't have to buy a ticket neither. He got in. Jesus got in free.
Yeah, he had front row. He had VIP, huh?
Shit, he was in the ring.
All right, Fred, glad you in good spirits, man. Salute to everyone in the chat. Great entertainment. Oh, I feel like before I hang up, old boy, Joe Smith. I feel like that was at least a draw. I think they robbed that Russian, man.
Oh, really? I got to watch it. I missed the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, that Block, or however you say his name, Blosson, whatever his name is. Yeah, he came out. Yeah, he came out kicking Joe Smith's ass at first. I think he won that first 3 rounds easily, but they gave Joe Smith the second round, so that was a robbery round right there. And then dude did come on in the middle rounds. He did, Joe Smith. And I was rooting for him, but that Russian was, I got to keep it honest. That Russian was banging him, but then he started running out of gas and he was getting caught with some of them shots. And then even in the championship rounds, I feel like the Russian edged it out. And I do. It's a better story seeing Joe Smith winning. You know how they pump it up. Well, he's a tree chopper. He was a lumberjack. A tree fell on him. Then he had to fight off a bird.
And him and Paul Bunyan had went at it, all that type of shit. So he's a folk hero and all that. But no, that Russian came to fight. that Russian was on his ass, and I feel he pulled it off. He got in there fighting like Tyson Fury in a way, that herky jerky shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I did see that.
And that shit, it was kind of effective though. He was winning, and I feel like it at least should have been a draw. So I think I don't know. He should give that dude another shot. You know, that was a tough one, but both of them was banged up pretty bad. It was a good fight. And old Boots, he looked at, how he looked. You know, he's the hybrid now. He's a hybrid between Roy Jones and Sweet Pea. That's a combination I get. But all right, Fred, I can see you on my big screen with your hand on your face looking like Scooby-Doo, like somebody smacked you.
Well, I'm responding to the chat. The chat telling you to get the fuck off the phone. That's what they're saying. And so I'm just obliging them.
Yeah, I can't even see the chat, but I can see you. But all right, man.
Appreciate you, big homie.
In a minute.
All right, peace. Dana Jones, July 3rd. Uga Spence on the undercard. Yeah, Spence. Who? Yeah, I'm getting gray, man. Yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in. Yeah, that 43 spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Dana Jones. Spence on the undercard. Whew. I want to see that happen. I want to see that. I definitely want to see that. Oh, man. Evander Holyfield's coming back against Kevin McBride. 58 years old, man. 58 years old. You got to fight to make $1 million. God damn. Man, you talk about being uneducated. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna let it. Oh, is that a joke? How, Reggie? Because I know the joke is coming. How? Kevin McBride. Kevin McBride versus Evander Holyfield. Oh my God, dog! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh. That shit sound ridiculous. Rub some pussy juice on it. Reggie, that was worse than Asia Math's call, man. No, stop. Cut it out. Hey, but dog. All right. Think a 58-year-old Evander Holyfield is fighting Kevin McBride. That's the co-main event, June 5th, against somebody. Hey, Bob might be that arrogant and put Terrence Crawford on the same date as Teofimo Lopez. That'll be some cold. That'll be some cold shit. That'll be some cold shit. Hey, how much money did Evander Holyfield make? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, every 3 months, Evander Holyfield was in a big fight when I was a kid. Every 3 months, like every time I turn around, he fighting. Who he fighting? Who? Huh? Again? He fought everybody 4 times. Hey, Evander Holyfield at 58 is fighting. Hey, how do you train a 58-year-old? Well, I mean, no, those two, he fought Buster Douglas one time. He fought the other guy 2 times, the big heavyweight. Man, let's go through his resume. He fought everybody twice. Because when I was a kid, at one point, he was the only, he wasn't the only heavyweight I knew, but damn, he was fighting every damn, like he was fighting every day when I was a kid. All right, Evander Holyfield box, right? Hey, he ain't fought in so long. You got to type in box rec now. I'm like, I'm so not used to typing in box rec. It just pops right up. He's 44-10. I swear I thought he fought 100 times. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I thought he fought way more than 54 times. All right, let's see. Frez Akendo, Chris Bird, he lost. James Toney, TKO. John Ruiz, he fought 3 times. Lennox Lewis, he fought twice. Mike Tyson, he fought twice. Michael Moore, he fought twice. Riddick Bowe, he fought 3 times, I think. He fought Riddick Bowe. Yep, he fought Riddick Bowe 3 times. And yeah, I remember the Michael Dokes fight. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember the Michael Dokes fight? How many times did he fight Michael Dokes? Let's see. Did he fight Michael Dokes twice too? I mean, he fought everybody twice. Ray Mercer, did he? My memory is not as good as it used to be. But that nigga fought everybody twice, dog. I mean, it was just a shame. I mean, like, he fought everybody twice. That dude is fighting Kevin McBride, dog, as the co-main event. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. Dog. That's funny to me. That's funny to me that he's fighting Kevin McBride. I remember him jumping against George Foreman. Y'all remember him jumping, throwing those hooks against George Foreman? Yeah, man. Damn. And he's still gonna fight. Man, that's sad, man. He blew all that money, and at 58, he got to fight. Damn, dog. How about that press conference? So why are you fighting? Because I think I can be heavyweight champ. Damn, man. Wow. That's a tough way to make a living. He's 58 years old. Yeah, Kevin McBride was his last fight. Remember when Jim Gray asked him, I don't know if I can remember Mike Tyson was there like a little baby. It was in the MCA arena. What was that? That was in DC. I remember that interview, man. Hey, let's go to that interview. Let's watch that shit together. Oh, they might copyright me. Fuck. Damn. Oh, that shit was funny. I don't love it anymore. I mean, Mike Tyson was just whining his ass off. He was just whining. I don't think I have it anymore. Like, oh no, I just don't love it. I just don't love it anymore. Man, you made $1 billion, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah. Yeah. Mike Tyson walk out the DMX. Terrence Crawford walked out the DMX too. Hey, remember I did that DMX show on Terrence Crawford? That shit was lit like a motherfucker, wasn't it? Damn, too bad I had to take it off because of the copyright. But that shit was lit. What you really want? What y'all really want? Yeah, man. That bullshit. Hey, another thing. How about that interpreter that Showtime hired to speak Tagalog, to interpret the Filipinos? Oh, that shit was ridiculous, dog. What fight was that Mike Tyson said he broke his spinal? It was Jim Gray. I know it was Jim Gray. I think it's spinal. Yeah, Google it. It'll pop right up. It's the first. It's one of Mike Tyson's biggest interviews, man. That when he said, "I'll rob your kids. I'll eat your kids. My style is impregnable." You know, those are like his top things. Joe Goosen was so awesome. It's going. Hey, you know what he said? One round. You're doing good. You're doing good. But he got to tell him that. That shit. Oh my god. Oh man. Poor Joe Goosen yesterday, man. Poor guy. He said, "You're doing good." Hey, whenever a trainer says you're doing good, whenever a trainer says you're doing good, he's getting tired. If they say you're doing good, he's getting tired, you're getting your ass beat. You're getting your ass beat. They don't anticipate you winning. You're doing good, champ. Keep it up. He's gonna get tired. It was a Lou Savarich fight. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh my god. Hit the one in the middle. Oh, look at he told him, "You're getting closer with the left hook. You did good. You hit him with the left." Joe Goosen is funny, dog. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But that interpreter needs to be, man, that interpreter was terrible. Getting on my Charles Barkley. Terrible. Man. You're getting closer. He's getting tired. Hang in there. Double the jab up. He's a motivation. I mean, what instructions could he give him? Sergio ain't got no feet. He got little arms. Yeah, that interpreter had me crying, dog. I'm like, I thought he was speaking in Tagalog. I was like, is he translating Filipino to speaking Filipino? Oh man, it was just hilarious. It was like that interpreter on the Zone. You remember that interpreter on the Zone? Shit was hilarious, dog. Shit was hilarious. So, oh no, that was that the Zone or was that Earl Spence? It was one of them. It was probably Earl Spence. It was Earl Spence fight. It was the Earl Spence fight. Yeah, that interpreter, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the ring girl smiled at you. You're doing good. Oh man, you can't make this shit up, man. Man, you really can't. Shit was hilarious. Yeah, he's gonna be with Areola. He gonna lose again. He gonna lose again. Chris Areola, man, he just gonna punch straight and be a target. You know, I admire Chris Areola. I'm a fan of Chris Areola. I don't want that to be taken out of context, but Chris Areola is too big of a target. You know, I'm glad he's getting a paycheck, but Canelo gonna be at that fight. Canelo gonna be here in LA, y'all. I know y'all, some of y'all happy. Canelo gonna be here. Canelo, ho!
And this is what it feels like.
What's up?
What's going on, Fred? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm feeling great. How you feel, man?
Pretty good, man. Good weekend for fights in total, MMA and boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with the Evander Holyfield thing. I mean, the man got, I don't know how old they are now. I know some of them are grown, but the man got 10 kids, bro. So I'm pretty sure that's over half of his money went. And the other half could probably be bad investments, bad spending, whatever. But I know the man got 10 kids and he was on child support for pretty much all of them. So
he was? I thought he believed in God.
Be fruitful and multiply. Ain't that what the Bible say?
Man, I thought he believed in God. He wasn't a father to his kids?
Yeah, he was, but they was still paying child support. So I think it's 10 by like 6 or 7 different women, something like that. But anyway,
what? No, don't for real. He got that many baby mamas?
Yeah. Evander Holyfield got a lot of baby mamas and a lot of kids, man.
see, I lost track because Evander Holyfield was popular when I was a teenager. So I lost track of those stories.
Yeah, I was a young kid, man. I was like 7, 8 years old. I remember all that.
Wow.
You don't remember the picture with him and all his kids and all the baby mamas?
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that's where I say a good 60% of his money went.
And I remember the mansion he bought. I remember he bought a mansion.
Yeah. Rick Ross owned that house in Atlanta now. Well, South Atlanta, Fayetteville. Nice estate actually. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting way off topic. Like I've been saying for weeks, man, it's too much money to be made at 130 for Tank not to be fighting at 130, which leads me to believe he can't make that weight no more, Fred. And not only can he not make that weight no more, I don't think Big Head Ellaby and Floyd believe he can beat T.O. or Devin at 135, which is the champions. Now I believe he can beat Ryan Garcia, and I believe they believe that he can beat Ryan Garcia. But as far as T.O. and Devin, I don't think that Big Head Ellaby and Floyd believe that he could beat those two guys, and I don't think that Tank can make 130 because you got Valdez, you got Herring, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got other guys who coming up from 126. There's too much money to be made at 130, and I really don't like getting off on guys' money, but there's a lot of good fights to be made at 130 and 135 for him to jump all the way to 140. So I believe for him to make this move to jump 2 weight classes when there's good fights to be made in the 2 weight in 130 and 135, I don't think he can make 130, and I don't believe they believe that he can beat the upper echelon at 135. Because you remember how he was saying he didn't feel good at 135 when he fought Gamboa. And Gamboa fought him on one leg. And back to the tattoos thing, didn't he just share an x-ray talking about how he broke his hand in sparring?
Well, he said it's not broken. Yeah.
He said, okay. Last I heard, his hand was broke. That's why he wasn't fighting. So, but, I mean, I don't know what Big Head Ellaby is doing with his career. I really don't. Because, I have to thank my good brother DB for correcting me about that IBF belt last week. I didn't know it was a fight already scheduled for that. But why not wait for the winner of that? I mean,
fight JoJo Diaz.
Right. Or Tevin Farmer. Y'all got history together. Wasn't y'all supposed to fight at one time?
He missed out on 2 guys, Tevin Farmer and Gary Russell, dog. How, man, this shit ain't making sense to me. Hey, Tank, holla at me, man. Hey, Tank, you need a manager, dog. Tank, holla at me, dog.
Yeah,
hire me to be your manager, dog. Because you ain't got no one speaking up on your behalf. You ain't got nobody speaking up. Calvin, what the fuck you doing down there? Shit, you ain't got nobody speaking up for Tank. Who would advise Tank to go get? I know he a grown ass man and all this shit, but
yeah,
dog. I know people gonna say, well, you gotta let a man be a man and this and that. But let me tell you something. When you're a manager, or shall we say advisor, but Al Heyman's more on the business side, not on the personal side. Somebody got to intervene and be like, no, you fighting this case. You can't get tattoos. You got a fight date coming up. I mean, anyways, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to me, he should just hurry up. He should just hurry up and settle out of court with them people and get that behind him. I mean, and then just get back in the ring, man. Quit, I can't tell another grown man what to do, but that's my firm belief, man. I really don't think he can make 130 anymore. Something's happened in his personal life where he's probably gained some weight and he don't feel comfortable going back down to one. He can't make 130 and he don't feel comfortable fighting at 135. But then again, why would you go to 140 unless you don't have to cut weight at all and you can just fight at your natural walking around weight? So to be determined, Fred, but those are my firm beliefs. I really don't think he can make 130 anymore. I got to see it at this point. But I'm back in the chat, man. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They rioting in Minnesota again. Anybody know why they're rioting? Yep. Police officer just shot and killed somebody. I just Googled it. You just put me on to it right now, SS Caesar. So y'all go cut on CNN and tell us what's going on. Feel free to call in. Hotep. No, don't tell me that, dog. This nigga did not donate. He gave $30 million to Creflo Dollar's church a year or two later, filed for bankruptcy, and Creflo didn't. Oh. I gotta Google that shit. He did, dog. Did they kill him? That's sad. I gotta say, I gotta phrase the I gotta put it in those words. Did they kill him? Did they kill him, Reg? Evander got a Jesus. Man, I gotta Google that shit. He gave Creflo Dollar $30 million or 20. They killed him. Oh, he said pay tithes before mortgage, and he believed him. Oh, and they killed that kid. Yeah, man, I'm not getting. I can't. But Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield, Creflo Dollar. I just can't see that. Evander Holyfield has given over $20 million to date to Creflo Dollar. I'm done. I'm done with this religion shit. I'm totally done. Believe in God and you create your own relationship with him. Dana, what's up, Dana? After Taylor and Ramirez fight and give him title belts up at 140, Tank will become full champion at 140. That's true. He will, Dana. That's true. So that would be 26, 30, 35, 40. That will make him a 4-division world champion. Well, if he beat Barrios, he'll be a 4-division world champion because Barrios got the JV belt. Right? Damn. Whew. It's a sad day, man. Sad day.
Young Malcolm, I'm the leader of the movement.
What's up?
What up, Fred? Yo, that's fucking nuts, bro. Holyfield gave Creflo Dollar over $20 million. Bro. Man, look, us black people and these damn church shit, this fucking religion, bro. Dude, these fucking churches and shit out here is getting rich as hell, man. I'm telling you. Dude. Shoot, I had thought about opening up me some. No, let me stop. But anyways, though, how you doing tonight, though, bro?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, like, so I had went to my very first boxing match last night.
Oh, you in Atlanta?
I was at the Joe Smith Jr. fight.
Oh, you in Oklahoma, 405, yeah?
Yeah, I was the one that had actually or whatever sent you that one picture.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Yeah, plant-based kale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. But I had a good time, bro.
It was a lot of energy in that motherfucker. It was a lot of energy in that motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it was. But I actually had got a chance to talk to Joe Smith Jr. too.
Oh, that's fly.
And it was only for like a quick little. I say it was about like or whatever, right, 10 seconds or so. But I did get this to him. I had said that you need to actually check out the Barbershop Conversations YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And he told me or whatever that he was going to.
Oh, thank you.
That he was most definitely going to. Like, so I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, yeah,
That's,
he was real cool though.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I covered
Yeah.
him for the it was he knocked the guy out the ring.
Yeah, good dude, man. But
Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, but that is my call though, man. Fred, peace.
I'm glad you had a good time, man. That's what's up. Evander Holyfield returning to the ring exhibition June 5th. Yeah, I got to sit down and fully understand what I'm reading, Caesar. You know what I mean? I got to sit down and, you know what I mean? So I don't read anything out of context. You know what I mean? I think I got it right, but I don't know. Someone call in and feel free and explain it. You know, so yeah, I know he was 20 years old. I know that. Most of Mike Weary the Great. A fool and his money will soon part. So what are you, part-time Christian, part-time comedian? What are you, 50-50? A fool and his money will soon part, says the Lord. Hey. What are you? Oh, God. Oh, man. Charlo smokes who? Yeah, I think Jamel is in his zone right now. I said, bet, fam. Charlo smoking that Castano pack early in that night. Oh, man. Yeah. 20-year-old kid, huh? Sheesh. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel tonight. Thank you much. I truly appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for coming out tonight. We got B. the God coming in, man. Battle rapper coming in tomorrow night, DB. H Money, that's your lane. B. the God. I know you a fan of his. He dropping into the shop tomorrow night. So that should be pretty cool. Oh, man. I kind of want to go watch CNN so I know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, man, that shit makes no sense, man. What's up? Call me now, DB, so we can get Kyle up in here a little bit early. That's good. I want to go watch the news. Shit, kind of broke my spirit right now. 20 years old, man. Caesar just sent me a picture of him with his daughter. That shit kind of broke me a little bit. You know, I just can't get emotionally involved with this, man. It's everywhere we turn, you know. But you know, shit. Fred, set that battle up. B. versus Chubby Jag. Okay, call in, nigga. You know this is an open platform, H Money. You know I'm gonna let you beam in. Not let you. You know you can beam in. You can beam in anytime you want. Ain't no letting. You helped build this platform, you know. But yeah, man, this barbershop. This the barbershop, Fred. Let's speak. I don't know what's going on, so I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak without knowing what the hell is going on, you know. So, oh, they got a channel called Unicorn Riot. It's on there. Chubby Jag is trash. Hey, if Mac Wavy said it's true, it's true. Hey, how about we can't do it on this show because I can't afford them. But how much can you pay? How much do you pay for a battle? Well, I mean, it's what you negotiate, right? Oh yeah, feel free to beam in. I got you, H, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Chubby Jag is straight garbage. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. You call them hot garbage. Yeah. What up, DB?
Man, bro. Yeah, man, we had some good times this weekend and some bad times, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think we got a chance to say all together in unison a rest in peace to DMX, man. I think that that happened, after our last show on Thursday, and rest in peace and condolences to the family of this young man who just lost his life, to the hands of these cowards, and but on the brighter side of things, man, another salute to Jaron Ennis for doing his thing.
Right.
And also for our own family, man, big salute, shout out to Pac-Man, our brother Tay, man, for going in there and handling business real fast. Took care of business like he said he was going to do. He kept saying it on Thursday too, on Wednesday and Thursday. He kept saying he going to get in the ring and he going to handle business fast. Mm-hmm. And I remember him saying, I don't know, it hit me in the head like 2 or 3 times when he said that Deontay even told him, he said, man, when you want it to be over fast, it's going to be over fast. Mm. And he went in there and handled his business, man. So shout out to our brother Tay, man, for handling his business. There's a lot of fights to be made, man. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. Let's keep that stuff in the universe, and let's keep it, on all of these social media platforms, because we know everybody's listening in. So, let's keep pumping up those names. If y'all want to see them if y'all want to see the Virgil Ortiz fight, keep on speaking about it. If we want to see him in the ring with Conor Benn, speak about it. If we want the bigger fights, against Earl or against Bud Crawford, we got to speak about it. We got to keep putting it down everywhere. Keep putting it in the chat. Keep talking about it on the phone calls every time you beam in. When you leave here, somebody put it on there, put it on Instagram and Twitter, and keep it going and let these people know that we're not the fans that we were 5 years ago. We a whole different breed of boxing viewers now. We're not just fans now. So we don't ask for fights. We demand fights. And, we want the whole world to know, we want the boxing community to know that we're going to put pressure on them to make these fights happen. There's no reason why these dudes should be fighting once a year. I don't care whose fault it is, the boxer's fault, his manager's fault, the promoter's fault, or the network fault. It's a whole lot of people that go into it. At the end of the day, the boxer is the one who's the boss. They have to ask for these fights. The only way they're going to ask for the fights is if they're thirsty and hungry for money, or if we put enough pressure on them. Otherwise, they are not the same breed of boxer as they were in yesteryear. So, that's our job and our duty. But, so we got to be the God tomorrow. That's good stuff, man. Hopefully the Queen, Patty Dean, I haven't talked to her in the past couple of days, but hopefully she enjoyed the rest of her birthday week. And, man, it's time for us to do our thing.
AJ McCoy, B. Dot, is a dope battle rapper and an intellectual, very pro-black brother. I'll be doing all my research on him first thing in the morning, and it'll be cool. Hey, you got to go by that. What is that? That hamburger stand.
Which one?
It's on Slauson and Crenshaw. What is it?
Slauson and Crenshaw. Damn. On Slauson?
Yeah, Slauson and Crenshaw. I'm trying to think of the name of it though.
Not Fat Burger.
Fat Burger, yeah. But you gotta go. But you gotta go to the one in the Magic Johnson Center.
Oh yeah, the one I saw off of Santa Rosalia in the back of the Magic Johnson Theater.
No. Excuse me. The one. No, I stand corrected. The one that's by the Ralphs and where Starbucks is and Fridays is.
Oh yes.
Well, they just put a Fat Burger there. You got to go in there and see the mural on the wall.
The Fat Burger's been there for years.
No, it just opened.
Oh, well, it was a Fat Burger there.
Oh, it was? Okay. Maybe it's gone and come back. But you got to go see the mural on the wall. I was going to take a picture of it, but I was going.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, Fat Burger. Got hamburger steak. Yeah, they got hamburger steak. Really? Okay, so yeah, man. I don't know what that means. I guess that's a type of meat that you make out of a burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, the mural in there is fucking dope. Oh.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta go pick up my clippers. I took them to go get service my edges and all that.
On Centinela? On Centinela?
Exactly. You already know.
Yeah, you go there. You go. So you got to go
Yeah.
there. So you got to go. So just make a U around there and just walk in there and take a picture of the mural. The mural is fucking dope-ish. Dude, I got so nostalgic looking at that mural, dog. That mural is fucking dope. Yeah, that mural's fly.
Now I'm pumped to go see it now. I'm pumped to go see it. I'm finna jump in the car and go drive by there.
But you can't, but it's closed now, but you ain't gonna be able to see it.
Okay.
But it's dope. You got to go tomorrow or this week when you get a moment.
Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested. Man, damn, man. Yeah, this should just disrupted my rhythm hearing that news, man.
Yeah, it did. It kind of got me off balance a little bit. Yeah, I just a 20-year-old kid holding his daughter. Yeah, that's not cool, man. That's Ooh.
Yeah. Brother Code 10 with the $5 holly. He said, salute to the barbershop, the chat, and my third shifters. Shout out to Brother Code 10.
Shout out to Brandon. Brandon working that third shift and all the truck drivers out there, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. We genuinely appreciate y'all. Thank you much, man. Yeah. So
yeah. Okay, they trying to give us some justice to it now. Rob G. Film said a Salisbury steak, and Mark Wunderlich said a steak burger. Both of those sound crazy. A Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak. I mean, I used to eat them with my TV dinners when I was a kid. Oh, shout out to my mom, man. Oh man, shout out to my mom, man. We see them.
What is it?
It's I guess it's a steak with gravy on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I haven't had it in such a long time. I don't know.
No, you said in a TV dinner, so like
yeah, we used to eat it with TV dinner with mashed potatoes for real. Like I don't know, shit. I don't know. That's
Mike Gordy said, man. He said that's what do you say? Oh, that steak is trifling.
Yeah, he said that's some hungry man single nigga plates. Man, I'm just being 100. I've never cooked Salisbury steak before, but I've got it in a TV dinner before when I was a kid. Yeah, man, them banquet TV dinners, all of them, man. I remember going shopping for all that shit. Yeah. Just a good
old. The word said they still have it. Love is the word. You better not be eating that garbage for TV dinner.
Yeah,
you know how to cook.
TV dinners used to be the shit in the 80s, man. Them 10 burritos for $1 and the shit pop open in the microwave and you don't clean the microwave and then you got mama problems and brother problems and yeah. So yeah.
You know Rob G from Texas, he said, I grew up on it with cheese rice.
Yeah, man, all that shit. Y'all niggas, we got some rich kids. Y'all got rich middle class family. I'm glad your parents cooked every night.
Man,
I'm glad because mine didn't.
No, shit, it wasn't every night. We man, trust me. Like I told you, like I said, my brother in there, he tell you shit. My brother right there, like speaking of that was some shit from when we was little kids. Okay. Shit, I don't even remember it.
I remember that shit because I had to buy them. I used to go to Manchester and Hoover, ABC Market, right across from Manchester Elementary. Yeah.
Shit. TV dinner was more expensive than noodles. I know everything about a noodle.
Yeah, TV dinner. Yeah, because you got size and shit. It was probably $2.99, probably $3.99. You know,
yeah, noodles a quarter. Shit.
Salisbury steak. Yeah, Salisbury steak is sliced meatloaf. It's yeah.
Man, look at Reggie. Hell yeah. Look. Anything beef, Reggie like it. Shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that and V-necks, you know. Anything shaped like a V. Yeah, man. It's shout out to the I applaud y'all if you had two parents, man, and mom or dad cooked every night and value those moments, man. Thank your parents, man. Thank your parents. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh man, you need to have one kid and you need to grow up poor. If you had two parents, man, I'm glad you did, man. Write a book about it. You know what I mean? Write a book about it for sure. Oh, man. Oh yeah, Reg. Yeah, V-necks and Salisbury steak, man. That's Red's favorite.
Yeah. He having a good time. Shit.
Yeah.
Pack the freezer with a whole bunch of frozen beef, and steak and shit, and then give him 3 packs of V-necks. Best Christmas he ever had.
Yep. Go to Costco. You can get everything from Costco for Reg.
Yeah.
In the
like,
frozen
leave me
section.
alone.
Yeah.
That hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. So I'm glad we brought that up. Just I don't know what made me remember this. But King Randall is coming to LA and he wants to do a
sit down.
Probably that as well, but
fundraiser.
Not that. He wants to change oils and brake pads.
Oh.
For free.
With some kids?
With some kids? Yeah, you got some space for them? You got some kids?
Yeah, I got some kids.
All right. Hit PPD up.
Okay.
If y'all got kids in LA, or you got a group of kids that he can work with and change some oils and some brake pads, and I ain't changed brake pads in God knows how long. They easy to do, but I ain't did it in a minute. But yeah, man, if he wants to do it May 1st, I believe is the date. So
okay, dope.
Mm-hmm.
No, dope. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell our little shorties shit. Drive crazy, and then I got somebody that's gonna do it for you.
Yeah, for sure. Hit PPD up. She'll yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
DM Patty Dean if you're interested, or DM me. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Silent Heroes on Instagram. Yeah. Or text this number. That's in the chat.
Yeah. All right, you ready to start rocking and rolling?
Kyle, Kyle, you ready? I want to go watch the news. I'll be honest. I want to go watch these reports.
Okay.
Kyle, where you at, man? We gonna do you a solid tonight. Hey, Kyle, if you pay me $1,000 a month, I'll be off by 11:15 every night. Deal? Kyle, deal?
Kyle, happy.
Not unless Ananda Lewis is in here. If Ananda Lewis is here, we can stay to 8 hours, you know.
Tell me about it. To the brothers and the sisters in the chat, bro, who you want to get some love to before we get out of here?
Man, I want to give some love to DMX family. I want to give some love to the young man, 20-year-old man that lost his life. I want to give some love to Reggie Owens V-necks. You know what I mean? I want to give some love to hopefully Mike Weary is happy in the morning. You know, he's the type of nigga that wakes up on the wrong side of the bed every day. You know what I mean? And we're going to give some love to Poncho, man. Your boy Poncho, man.
Yeah, big bro.
Yeah, we'll give some love, and we'll do it like that. So, yeah, man. Rest in peace to those men, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
rest in paradise to the kings, man, and also to the young prince and all of that. But like you said, man, first and foremost, I want to give some love to my family, my big bro Poncho in here, for sure. For all the love and respect and all of the, all the game that I've been soaked up over the years, absolutely, for sure. And then I want to say to all the queens in here, what's up?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Mike where he said Fred want a BB.
Tell him, Mike, where you tell him.
I the funny thing, I've never had that thought, but let me get back to you on that tomorrow.
Yeah, Reggie, do they still sell Pro Club white tees in LA? Hell yeah, it's the home of Pro Clubs.
Yeah.
So I got one right now. Shit.
Yeah. You got yellow stains in it too.
Shit, I got on a brand new fresh tight neck. Absolutely. Yeah, in LA, we don't wear those old baggy ass saggy necks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get clown for this shit. Our t-shirts be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Choker. Ice white choker. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, man, shout out to
call them ice white chokers. Is that what they call them? Ice white chokers?
Yeah, ice white
chokers. By the way, speaking of that soft stuff, man, did you see? I haven't seen it yet, and I'm not gonna watch it, but I saw it on my Instagram stories. A rapper wore a dress on Saturday Night Live?
I
swear to God. Who was that rapper, dog? Who was the rapper? I'm drawing a blank on the name. Who was that rapper that wore a dress on Saturday Night Live? A full-blown summer dress. A full-blown summer dress. I swear before God. I'm not even going to Google it because I don't want it in my algorithms. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi.
Wow.
A full-blown dress. It had like flowers on it with like the straps. You know those summer dresses that flare out below at the waist? I can't make this shit up.
I don't even pay attention to dresses, just the women in them. But so was he trying to be funny, or did he?
He performed in it. He performed. It looked like he performed in it.
No, but I'm asking, was he trying to be funny? Like he thought, oh, haha, this is funny, or was he on some old Kanye and what's the other dude now from Florida that be wearing dresses on the cover of the magazine?
Young Thug? I don't know.
Young Thug. Was he on some of that type of like, this is the fashion, this is what I'm into?
It was an Easter dress, they said. Kid Cudi, he is? I didn't know Kid Cudi was that way. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, they said he on the other side?
Yeah, that's what they said. I never knew that.
Carlos.
What Carlos say?
Carlos was in this. He said, hold on, Kid Cudi.
Man, I don't know. He said
Carlitos, saludos, compa.
No, he said he was paying homage to Kurt Cobain. What? Who's Kurt Cobain? I mean, I know he wore dresses. Kurt Cobain?
Hell no.
That's how you pay homage? Listen, man. Man, we're gonna have to bring manhood back, man. Man.
Shit, man, they never left my area.
Man. Yeah. Dude.
Wow.
Anyways, man, that's Nirvana. So Nirvana wore dresses? I don't know. I wasn't a Nirvana fan. I know who they were. I saw the shirts when I was in grade school, but you know, I never really listened to their music. You know. Yeah, man.
Kenneth Wallace said it was designed by Virgil. I'm not sure who is Virgil. Ain't Virgil Hunter for sure.
Yeah. Champion. What's up, Champion Heart? Double hoop, man. What's up, man? Butt breaking. The emasculation of the black man is real. Shaking my head. Wrench me up, Fred. I got you. Oh yeah, let me do this now. Let me get.
Ken McDonald. Let me see. They're trying to make our boys be girls and our girls be boys. Fathers must be.
Fred,
present.
I got you.
Talk to him, KJ. Talk to him. Did y'all hear that? He said they're trying to make our boys girls and our girls boys. Fathers must be present. Man, one thing I know is I don't tell nobody how to raise their kids, but I do tell black men how to do something. Keep these video games away from your kids, man. I'm saying like, oh no, it's just fun. No, it ain't. These kids is poison. So yesterday, I'm saying me and baby girl, we hit the boardwalk real quick and we walking. And I tell her to hold my wallet in the back. I'm like, give me $50 out of there. So we walk to the little hot dog spot and I'm like, hey, can you give me change? Can you give me fives and singles? All right, cool. So I'm like, I'm finna get his $50 away. So she's like, oh Lord, what you finna do? I'm like, every time I see a little young teenage black dude, I'm gonna ask them a question. If they can answer any question that I feel like they should know, then I'm gonna give them $5 or $10. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up to them and I ask them just easy questions. You know what I'm saying? What's the capital of the U.S.? And they're like, oh. Like, no, y'all can't answer. Just one dude answer. He answered. I'm gonna give him this 10. Nope, he don't know it. Cool. I go to the next group. It's like 4 dudes right there. I'm like, cool. How many countries and what's the difference between nations and countries? And they like, one's in states and the other one like in China or something. I'm like, okay, god damn. I walked to the next group. So I kept all $50 in my hand and I asked about 8 or 9 groups of these young dudes. So everybody's so cool with their Instagram and taking selfies and everybody on TikTok and they know how to play video games. And I'll smash you in Madden or I'll smash you in 2K. But these dudes out here dumb as fuck. Check your sons and check your nephews. You will see. That's a fact. But anyway. Shout out to Champion Hard. Shout out to my brother Picasso 817. Boxing B. Jump to salute. Carlos Resendez. Salute to you. Birdman, my brother Dave, Jack, East Side 313, Detroit in the building. Kenneth Wallace, he said Virgil Abloh. Okay, I think that's somebody Kanye West be talking about. That's the only time I ever heard the name Abloh, but I never heard Virgil. Shout out to Jay Muir's in the building. Mike Weary, the mother effing great. P Good, salute. P been gone for a couple days. Shout out to P Good. And my brother, Mr. Tennessee himself, Hustler Slim in the building. Love is the word. Salute to that queen. Give her some flowers. Let's see. S. Riddle 45. Big salute to you. See my brother there. He said agenda in progress. Absolutely. Asia Math. Salute to Asia Math. You still awake? Put us to sleep. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Phantom Brother in the building. Let's see. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens, Marvin Rollins Jr. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Dang, got the other, let me see. Kenlon Jones, the other KJ in the building. Melanie Allen, salute Melanie. My brother DJ, brother Cole 10, we see you in there. Rob G Film, OG Rob in the building. Let's see, 817 Boxer Sparring. He said Nirvana. Okay, salute to you, Boxing Social Network. Salute to you. I ain't seen no videos lately. Andrew Charles, shout out to my brother AC. Joe Gagliotti back in the building. Shout out to Winter Hill, Massachusetts, and all them boys down there. Pound for pound. Sports Entertainment, salute to you. I see you. My brother D. D said good show. Let's see. What Reggie say? Yeah, facts. These kids dumb, man. They live in an age of information and still don't know shit. Yeah, they call Call of Duty and Fortnite. Man, that's all they do. I'm telling y'all, check these kids, man. Check these kids. Walk up to them. Watch, I'm gonna do it because I sent this shit to my nephew. Damn, big bro, did I send you those questions? If I did, text them back to me because I'll be deleting all my text messages. But I had a list of questions. There was probably like 12 questions. And it was just for like, the kids in my family. And like shit, I want to see who know what. But it's just simple stuff like that, man. I was at my, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but I was at somebody's house and I told him, I said, shit, I got a dove. You can name me 7 shades of blue. 7 shades of blue, and they couldn't do it. Three dudes together, 3 teenagers together couldn't tell me 7 shades of blue.
Well, you should have asked them, can you name me 50 shades of Get your little soft ass out of here.
Man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm going to send them to you, though, so you could, Kennedy and Lincoln, they too young to know this stuff, but shit, they shit, out of 12 questions, they probably know 3 or 4 of them that these teenagers don't. But these teenagers are dumb, and if you a parent that let your kids play video games all day thinking it's just fun and games, they gonna be one of the people working for somebody because they're not gonna know how to do shit. And then they're not gonna get the jobs that they need to get to even be in a management position, and they're gonna be one of the ones talking about, man, this job bullshit. No, you bullshit. You could pick up a book or you could pick up your phone. You living in your phone all goddamn day and can't read 2 paragraphs. Give a dude a book and say, if you finish this book, I'll give you $100. Even for that incentive. You know what I'm saying? It'd be 2 months pass by and you still be asking, what's up with the book? Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to it. Tell them, you know what? Fuck that book. I guarantee you I can whoop you in 2K right now. And they'd be like, shit, I bet. Jump right to it. I don't even know how to play 2K, but that's just something just to see where their mind is at. And I ain't trying to clown nobody, but it's just the truth, man. Just the stone cold truth. Man, get on these dudes. Make our boys better. Shit, our women ain't gonna be fucked up. And they ain't not finna follow nobody. Reg, you gotta bring the show back, man. I got these women asking when you gonna bring the show back, having these women on the panel. I had like 3 or 4 bras already ask me. Like, what's up, Reg? You not doing the show no more? So, yeah, we gotta do that show at least once a week and do it on Fridays or something. But yeah, these women shit, they ain't got nobody to follow. Who they gonna follow? These dumb niggas that don't know what the capital is? I mean, for real. Damn. Man. Say, give me an antonym for hot. Wait, what you mean the antonym? Instead of just giving the answer. Like, just little simple shit like that. And these teenagers, don't ask no kids. Anyway. It's my rant, man. But anyway, man, salute to all the family, man, all the brothers and the sisters, the queens, the gods and the earths. Peace to everybody. Hustler Slim. We finna slide over to Kyle. Kyle should be ready right now, man. Fred gonna watch the news. Everybody gonna chill out. And yeah, we finna get it, man. Peoples Hernandez, drop them 5 mics. Play the song, Fred!
Yeah, appreciate you, Tank, for the DM. I'm definitely gonna get on that shit right now. Oh man, what up, Eric? What up, E-Mac? When you coming back to LA, big homie? Is anybody going to we'll talk about it tomorrow. It's not important. This way before. Yeah, Friday will be lit. Hey man, call it after hours, Friday Night Live, like wind down. I don't know, think of something so I can hang out and kick my heels up and be entertained by Reg and the ladies. Yeah, I want to see some ladies on Friday night. How about that? Hey, I bet James Tony trying to get a fight. Who gonna speak for him though?
Man.
Who gonna speak for him?
Actually, go to his Instagram. He called out somebody a few days ago.
I know he gonna call somebody.
No, he did. A few days, like 2
Man,
days
them niggas
ago.
old, man. Them niggas old, man.
I got him.
Man, them niggas old, man. Yeah, go.
Cause the devil is a lie. Hey.
Birdman. What up, big homie? Yeah, maybe Shannon Briggs can fight. Yeah. What's up, Blue Blood?
Blood Sports TV.
Yeah, people,
What up, Blue?
your boy People's in the building.
Peoples Hernandez.
What's
Shout
up,
out
Boo?
to my brother Peoples in the building.
Hey,
5
Blue
mics.
Blood, I ain't spoke to you in like 2-3 months, man. I gotta call you, man. But he don't pick up the phone, so. But what's up, Blue? You all right? You good? Everything good with you? All right, good. All right, good. That's good enough. Oh man. I hate when every time you call us, but I'm busy, man. I'm running around. I hit you back.
Rob G.
What's up, Rob G? Be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season. Right, Blue. Love you, man. Yeah, man. Man. Hey, you need to go manage Tank Davis' career, dog. What are they doing down there? What are they doing down there, man? What they doing down there? Man, they fucking tearing his career up, man. They fucking his career up, dog. 140 gonna beat his ass. Regis Prograde licking his chops right now. Yeah, man. All love, Blue Blood. For sure. Mm-hmm. Hey, are you going to Devin Haney's fight? I don't know if I'm gonna go. I want to go, but I don't know if I want to go. What's up?
It's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas, yeah, May 29th. Maybe go up the same day. Ray, you gotta talk about the good. The good. Robert Brown, you gotta talk about the good what? The good talk doing, man. Huh? What does that say? Robert Brown, before we get out, what do you say? Got to talk about the good.
The good Tank. Oh, we got to talk about the good that Tank is doing.
Okay, let's talk about the good that Tank is doing.
Yeah, I think he fed some homeless kids, I believe.
Oh, he did? Well, bring me the story. Send me the story.
Yeah,
I'll gladly talk about it, for sure. For sure, I'll gladly talk about it. Yeah, for sure. I'm with all that.
Yeah. All right, bro.
All right, love you, man. Love you too, man. All right, appreciate y'all. Love y'all.